Hi everyone, my name is Naomi DeCesar and I'm back for an episode of Life Perceptions. I'm outside today just to give fresh air to my mind and just the breathing technique of taking in fresh quality air. And as we do that, we're going to mindfully set ourselves so that we can prepare for the day. So I want this topic on this episode to be about self-reflection. As you know, the COVID-19 epidemic or pandemic is going worldwide, and we have that time now to self-reflect, to look within ourselves and find ourselves within the best intention of what we do and plan and our purpose for every day. When you're living with bipolar, such as I have, or schizophrenia, or any mindful display of a chemical imbalance, you want to reflect daily on where you want to set yourself, because it sets the tone of the purpose of your day. How you behave, how you act, all comes and stems from a self-reflection. What are your intentions for yourself and for your mind frame? How do you indulge and how do you feed that mind of yours that's going to act and behave in a way through how you treat others and how you treat yourself? So let's talk about self-reflection. Are you reflecting daily on what your mind is coping with? So if you have an imbalance, or you have anxiety, or you have thoughts that are manic, we need to then proclaim ourselves to be what we want to be every day. So self-reflect. If you're going through emotional trauma, if you're going through battling anxiety or an addiction, then self-reflect in terms of how you got to that place. If it was something that was not your fault, then free yourself of that. Forgive yourself of the person who did that to you, or even if it was your own action that got you that way. Please mindfully take yourself away from the trauma and reflect yourself daily. Sorry, there's motorcycles going out on my street right now, so I'll continue as they go by. Sorry about that. So, as you are reflecting daily amongst yourself and your self-reflection, free yourself from the trauma, the pain, because that is only going to recycle the mania, recycle the damage, and insult the core spirit of who you are. So it's a challenge, because with the manic person, you are always recycling those things, and triggers will onset that. But we will look for those triggers as well as that self-reflection, because that self-reflection will let you know, okay, this person, this thing, this cause and effect is what's going to cause me to act in a certain way and think in a certain way. And as we think, so we behave. So again, reflect on yourself. And as you reflect, you can listen to music. You can, whatever you meditate your core to be, so that you can inner still yourself, come at peace with yourself. And again, forgiveness. Forgiveness to those that caused the trauma, and forgiveness for the acts you may have committed that weren't so positive, weren't so valuable to who you are or who you want to be. And as you forgive yourself, forgiveness is looking at the action and then redeeming the action, so that you then in turn don't act that way again, so then you don't have to cycle yourself back into, okay, I did this, I messed up, and I'm going to repeat the same action. So please, when you forgive, look at the action, find what caused it, change the action, change what the the initiative was, and then live yourself accordingly based on your forgiveness and your determined action to correct it. So when we self-reflect, motivate yourself to find new ways and new methods of life that you want to then incorporate each day, so that you are living, challenging yourself to be positive, to radiate positivity, and then becoming more aware of how we interact in the world and how we interact up here. So when we interact up here, we're able to vocalize. When you speak, you think and speak words of wisdom because of what's reflection in here. And as a manic person, that can be very hard, very debilitating, because not all of our thoughts are where we can originate, where the origin is coming from. So even if you can't find what that thought is and where it's coming from, and even if it's not you, the essence of who you are, make sure you positive affirmations every day. Say, this is not me, this is not who I want to be, and I'm going to replace that thought with something that I will act on, that I will behave on, and I will speak on. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me. Take care of yourselves. Life perceptions are daily perceptions that become daily habit and daily mindsets for all of us. Be a healthier, mindful you, and tune in when I get the chance to make a video, because as you know, I also am dealing with my own challenges. So be mindful, be proactive, and I welcome you each time to join in the conversation. Take care.